$20 bills to enable them. Because at some point, you're really doing more harm than good. Prioritize your own financial goals. That's important. Otherwise, you're going to be living in their basement when you're old. And gosh, that doesn't sound good at all. And finally, let's create a plan and a timeline for getting those kids off of your payroll, Amy, onto someone else's.
Right, because sometimes it's like, oh, you just keep paying the cell phone bill because, right, maybe they just left, you know, they just finally got the first job, or you're still paying their car insurance because, you know, they're 25, or, you know what I mean, right? And so we start getting into this sort of downward slide of supporting them too much.
Yeah, full disclosure, I have 4 kids between the ages of 20 and 29. They're all still on my cell phone plan.
Oh, boy.
And the way we rationalize that is because it's so much cheaper to keep them on the plan. We get this family discount. One of them's a physician, by the way, for crying out loud. I'm kicking her off today. First, they start to expect help, right? So, Amy, we create this sort of circle that has a negative loop. The more you help them, the more they expect it. They fail to develop their own money skills. That's a real problem with a lot of young adults. They just don't know the difference between a debit card and a credit card. And finally, it damages your own financial security, which again, that's not good in the long term.
And, you know, what if it's something like, you know, they ask you for a loan, right? I need to buy a new car. Can I have a loan? That's always a sticky situation.
A loan's a gift, especially when it's a friend or family member. You and I both know that. We've probably had instances where we've been involved with those. Number one, set clear expectations, right? So if you're going to hand out 20s or $100 bills, whatever it is, say, look, here's our expectation. Here's what you're going to do in return in terms of getting yourself back on your feet. Number 2, offer them non-financial help. How about that? Instead of handing out some cash, say, look, I'll help you with, help you get to school for your education, or I'll get you a car to enable you to get to your job. There's different ways you can help without handing them cash. And finally, this is hard, even for me, be a mentor, not a parent, right? So mentors offer advice and guidance, not just $20 bills.
No, that's great advice, always. All right, yeah, and you have a child who's a doctor who's still on the cell phone plan. You need to get on that today.
And another one who's a Navy pilot. He's the one. Oh. I'm going to kick them all off today.
Yeah, but you got some very successful kids, Dan. That's impressive.
Thanks to the First Lady.
Good job. All right, thanks so much, Dan Mercado, Credible.com. Great to talk to you as always. Have a terrific weekend.
Thanks, Amy.
Get down!
Right, and on the business thoughts this morning, Target is pulling Pokemon